I have a question for you. Outside, like I think what would be cool to hear for them from you is what do you feel like? So obviously you were very successful when you were at Gong and things were going well for you and you loved it there. Like what made you successful in that role? But also like where do you feel like what drives you in terms of sales? Like where do you feel like your differentiator is? What makes it so that because I feel like yeah, you started this company, that's success as it is. But what was your like factor about you that really made you successful in the roles that you were in?
Yeah, that is a good question. I think well, I think there's a lot of different one of the beauties of sales is that everyone in your room like has a different personality, different skill set, introvert, extrovert, more of a data nerd, funny, whatever it is. And anyone can be successful, kind of like following whatever their own style is. So I think for me, the first few years of my career, I really focused a lot on like the art of sales. And so that's a little bit of the softer skills. And it's more just like having empathy, being curious in conversations, building relationships with people, some of that like old school Dale Carnegie type stuff. And I think that was a good measure for me. I was very goal oriented and just made sure that like, all right, if my thing is 100 calls a day, like I'm going to do that, and I just kind of followed the playbook. And then at Gong, what the big differentiator was like, all right, sales is it, yes, there's an art to it, but there's a science to it. And there is true data that says it takes on average, 8.2 touches for you to reach someone cold. So it doesn't matter if your first email is amazing. Chances are that CRO just didn't even see it.